There are people of this world who have or who will sacrifice their lives in the name of their beliefs. Do you think you are one of them? My maternal grandfather was a generous yet humble man. As a matter of fact, it was not until about 25 years after his death that I learned about his acts of philanthropy. One work that stands out is the time he gave a studio to a young artist. I learned of this good deed from the artist himself when he visited my studio in the mid-90s. My mom was with me at the time, and after she and the artist recognized each other, they began reminiscing about their collective pasts. I fell silent to allow for complete absorption. Once the artist began speaking of my grandfather, the love and admiration the two men shared began to spread across his face, much in the same way that blood enters and leaves the heart. Then he told the story that, for me, exemplifies the man who was my grandfather. Shortly after the artist had graduated from college, my grandfather handed him a document. This outwardly ubiquitous sheet of paper was the deed to a small piece of property with a ready-to-occupy building on it. This structure was the perfect size for an art studio. The two greatest gifts you can give any artist are space and time. My grandfather recognized this and provided a rent-free studio to reduce the artist's expenses. This way, the artist would be able to focus on developing his work versus toiling more, doing something else to pay for a studio in addition to his other expenditures. There have been times during my life that a situation puts my code of ethics to the test, a code of ethics largely inspired by my grandfather's. Now, would I sacrifice my life in the name of my beliefs? Well, thankfully, I have not been put in a situation that answers this question. But I have sacrificed my own needs in the name of doing what I believe is the right thing. My grandfather is a hard act to follow, but I am willing to walk on pebbles in my bare feet for as long as I can stand it to get even halfway there. How long is as long? Ask my grandfather.